Hello traders, welcome back to the channel, man. This is Janoy, goddamn, with Trading the Charts Pro, man. And I'm back here with one more live video. And in this video, guys, I'm gonna break down how, I was able to make $11,458 trading one stock in 2 days using options. All right, so let's jump on over into the chart and let's break it down and show you how I did it. So guys, here I have a chart of, the good old Boeing, one of the most hated stock in the stock market, at least, for the last couple months, because you can see, man, look at this. I did a previous video where I was talking about how I believe that this stock is actually going to be somewhere back up here, in this 300 area sometime soon. But here we are, and this stock is yet to get back up to 300. But that doesn't matter. What matters is how we read the charts and find the opportunity in actually trading the charts. So pretty much we have to read the charts and make money no matter what the specific stock is doing. All right, so guys, if you look on this chart right here, you can see, I have this thing charted out. Price broke down, it came down to the 90 level, and then, we run up, and then we were pretty much in this very nice, somewhat of a uptrend, which, yeah, clear uptrend. And then right around this area, man, in August, the pattern started to change back here without, anyone really noticed, including myself. When it got here, I was thinking this is going to be an extremely tight wedge that is going to pop out and go back up to this area. But clearly, I was just dreaming, and this thing just kept on falling down, 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 down. At one point, I had to close out my short-term options and took a small loss back here. But right after earnings, I was thinking that, hey, if earnings is gonna be bad this time, then I have to watch and see what this stock does right inside, this support level here. We have to see, is this stock going to just gap down and come back down to the $90 level, worst case scenario. But it so happened that, earnings was not as bad as everyone was expecting. And what happened? Yes, the stock came down, it broke this low a little bit, but from there we actually started to get a small bounce. Now I can tell you honestly, when I did see it the first day when it bounced, but I was just not confident, that this is the time that this thing was gonna, rock it off to the upside. Nonetheless, I still was paying attention to this stock, and the second day I saw it gapped up, it run up nicely, and I'm like, man, it seemed like, I'm really going to be missing out on this thing. So I'm like, all right, let's take a small position. So right on this day, I take a small position. I did not notify, any of the persons that followed me, in my trade alerts, stuff like that, because I do feel like this stock is like super risky. So this was not something that I felt comfortable, sharing with everyone else. Nonetheless, I took a small position right here with the January options, specifically the 140 option call options in January. And what do you know? Come what was this, Monday, this thing gapped up on good news that Fiverr pretty much has a vaccine that is 90% working, on people that has the coronavirus. So clearly you can see, guys, that this is very, very big of a deal, because this stock was having issue at this resistance non-stop, and what happened? We gap all the way out of it. And on that day, let me bring this chart over. So on that day, this was my profit for that first day. So I jump out, took the quick profit. That was 8,300 and 570 something. So that was what I was able to make just from Thursday into Monday. So that was very quick. Take the profit, lock it in. Now I want to bring you over into a different chart, and we're going to talk about why I decided to take another position in this stock right at the open today, and I'm gonna show you what the profits were for the trade that I did take today. So we're gonna move over to another screen, and let me quickly adjust this. All right, so when we look at this screen here, guys, what do we have? We can see that, man, guys, this is big. This is the 200-day SMA. So it gapped up to it yesterday, and this was the reason why I closed it down, because I wasn't sure that this stock would have been able to recover above the 200-day SMA. Because if you look here, right before COVID, the SMA actually became resistance, and that's where price had run up to the SMA, and then it started selling off. So basically from 2019 December, the stock was trading below the actual 200 SMA, and that typically is a bearish sign. But for some reason, I just was not paying attention to that right there. I don't know why, but now we can see that today is the first day that this stock actually recovers and close above the 200 SMA. So what am I saying? I'm saying that let me show you. For today, I was still able to take a quick trade. All right, I don't know what's going on here. Okay, I don't know what's going on there, but let me bring it up a little bit different. Okay, so I have to just pull this from here. This was my trade. I posted it in my community, Trading the Charts Pro community on Facebook. This was my quick scalp. As you can see from Boeing today, we were able to make a quick $3,000. My picture is not pulling up on the screen, but let's dig into it a little bit more. Do I feel like the move is over with Boeing? No, it's not, guys. Look, it's after hours right now, and this thing is still up another $2, another 1%. So this is a very big deal here, guys. Given that it's able to close back above the 200 SMA, I am looking for this thing to come back now and test the 230 level. What's going to cause it to do that? Well, we also know that the recertification of the MAX is coming very close. Guys, look at the volume over the last 2 days. We will have significant increase in buying volume over that period of time. So I do believe, yes, it left a huge gap down here. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna come back and fill that gap. Why? Because when we look back on this side, it did leave a couple gaps over here. Yeah, they got filled, but I do feel like if we get the MAX recertified, which this plane is actually a huge part of the revenue stream for these guys, I think that, man, that's gonna be the catalyst that's gonna blow this thing off pretty much to the moon. When I say to the moon, up to the 230.11 level, and then we will see if this stock is able to continue to recover back up to the 300 level. So right here, though I took this stock as a quick trade and I was able to make 3,150 today, and yesterday I closed at a position $8,305, which equivalent to 11,500 and something. I am still a investor, you know, in this stock, because I do believe that over the next year or maybe the next 9 months, there is a very high probability that this stock is going to recover and come back somewhere up to, you know, that's 300. I'll be extremely happy if it gets back somewhere up to 400. That means that I would have ultimately made 100% return, or double the entire investment that I have in this stock. So I want to caution you, you know, if you're watching this video, that this is not something that I'm looking to take the money out of tomorrow, next week, or even the next 6 months. So even if it takes 6 to 9 months to actually get back up to $350 or 390, anywhere up, you know, up there to where it was previously trading, given that yes, we do get a vaccine, yes, we do get the max recertified, and this company can actually, you know, get back on the road to innovation. Like I've also heard them just not too long ago talking about a possible new plane to actually rival the Airbus A2 to, I think it's the A320 or something like that. So Airbus pretty much has a plane that a lot of these company, you know, Delta, American Airline, all these companies, they do like that plane. And because the 737 MAX, which was one of the hottest selling plane, have issues, Boeing is really now looking at coming up with another plane to potentially replace this one, and, you know, take back their crown as, you know, the most innovative player in the airspace place. So for that reason, I am an investor. I am long. I will continue to scale in and add to this position until it gets back up here. So if you're new, if you just came across this, if you weren't paying attention to this thing when it was down here at $145, you know, look at the chart, see what it does, and scale in so that you don't just buy your entire position, and if it does pull back, now you're in a hole. All right, so guys, if you're new to the channel and if you like this video, you like the content that I'm putting out here, just hit that thumbs up. It helps, you know, the algorithm to recognize this video and share this information with someone else. I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video.